What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're looking at a solo gold farm that you can do regardless of which class you play. It's something that we've been doing for a decade now, but it's still super valid even to this day, and it might even become more valuable as we go further into like the World of Warcraft expansions. But more on that later. Firstly, I want to say a big thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. The 0 to 10 million gold guide has every tactic and method that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. Even better is the fact that it's a digital product, so every single time there's a new patch or even a new expansion, I update the exact same guide and I send that to your email completely for free. So you don't have to worry about the guide ever becoming out of date. Now, if you don't have it, you can use the discount code STUDENT on the link down below in the description and you'll get it for 50% off. If you already have the gold guide, you're most definitely going to enjoy your stay on the VIP Discord as well. Gives you exclusive access to all of my YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. You also get exclusive gold tips, multiple spreadsheets for gold making, investments, and much more, but that's also linked in the description. So the item that we're going to be talking about in today's video is going to be the Battered Hilt. The Battered Hilt is a very unique item because Battered Hilt is needed for well, an achievement. For instance, like Battered Hilt is a quest item, and upon completion of the quest you will get yourself a cool weapon achievement. And so if people are collecting transmog or just achievements in general, they will both need to do the quest granted by Battered Hilt. Now, one reason why they're kind of special is because you can notice when you search them up that there's one for Alliance and one on the Horde side. That means that they are faction specific. So if you play Alliance and you put up the Battered Hilt on the auction house, the people playing Horde cannot view your Battered Hilt on the auction house. Only the people of the same faction can view the Battered Hilt. While if you play on the Horde side, you will have your own different Battered Hilt. Now, what does that mean? That also means that you cannot put it into the war ban and put it up on any other different realms. So the prices on Battered Hilts are extremely different from realm to realm due to this. Like, normally these days, because you can easily trade Battered or trade other items between realms by putting it into the war bank and then taking it out on whatever realm you want to, means that a lot of prices are kind of the same, especially in the full pop realms. But with items like Battered Hilt, you'll see that there's a huge price gap on them from one realm to another realm. So I think that's very interesting, as it's very tough for people to buy them cheaply and repost them for a higher price. So you don't have to worry about that. So that means that your realm could be insanely good compared to my realm, as an example. So in my realm, you would make like more than double the gold if you played Horde compared to Alliance. And one of the reasons why I said that this could be an interesting item for the future is one of the first pictures that Blizzard shared in regards to player housing had like the weapon from Battered Hilt displayed on the wall. Now, by all means, you might be able to mount any weapon or shield or whatever on the wall of your player housing, and I sure do hope so. But let's just say that Blizzard goes down the lazier route, and let's look at garrisons, and there's like a selected few achievement weapons or feat of strength weapons and shields that you can put up on the wall, but not every single one. Then I believe definitely items like Battered Hilt are going to go up in value drastically. So a couple of really important notes when farming the Battered Hilt. First of all, you should farm it in Pit of Saron inside the Ice Crown Citadel. Very important note, you need to have it on heroic mode. There's so many people that goes into a Pit of Saron and does like tens of runs without getting anything, and they've been doing it all along on normal mode. Now, the Battered Hilt cannot drop on normal mode, only on heroic mode. So because you're farming it in a heroic mode, that also means that you cannot kill any bosses, which isn't an issue in this dungeon, Pit of Saron. It really isn't. But just in case you're getting too excited, then just do not kill any bosses, as that means you will be locked to the dungeon and you cannot do any more runs. But the run itself is easy. It's a very short dungeon, especially when you're not killing any bosses. So you can do it with any single class. It doesn't really matter. You can just do like me and use a ground mount to pull all the mobs with, instead of using something like, let's say, a speed set druid zooming around in the dungeon. You can easily do this with any class just being mounted up. Now, I'm doing this specifically in my monk, and there's a good reason for that, because the monk has tailoring on it. And tailoring is good because if you've done Nax Ramas on a tune that has tailoring, you notice the amount of tailoring patterns that you're getting. And that's the same thing. This is also Wrath of Lich King content. So if you do it on a tune, if you have a tune with the tailoring, do it on that tune, because you can then get a big variety of different shirt patterns from Wrath of the Lich King. And they tend to go for anywhere between a couple of thousand gold to like 10, 15,000 gold each. It really depends on, once again, which realm you play on. But it's at least a nice little bit of extra gold that you can get in your pursuit of the Battered Hilt, that being the Holy Grail. In terms of other items of interest, there really isn't any. Like, even there's like one weapon, epic weapon, that's like okay. But green items, blue items, BOE epics, anything like that, it's pretty bad. It really is. So what I do is I just do the pull like you guys saw me do right now. I walk up to the first boss, stand around this corner, so every mob, including the casters, have to come all the way up to me right here. And then I just AoE him down. Once they're all dead, I loot, and you're done with your run. Like, now you can just mount back up again, run out of the dungeon, reset, rinse and repeat. Super, super smooth to do. This is like one of those items that I always try to keep up on the auction house at any given time. I usually fail to do so though, because by the time I get one and post it on the auction house, it usually sells before I get the time to get another one. But a super nice way to make some gold, like being a solo farm. So hopefully you guys will go and give it a shot. If you're lucky or very unlucky, please let me know down below in the comment section. I think it's really interesting to see how well or how unlucky people are doing. They're both fun to me, and I don't mean that in like a sick way, like I'm sitting at home and laughing and enjoying myself if you do 200 runs without getting any, but I kinda am. So let me know down below in the comment section how many runs you had to take before you got your Battered Hilt. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more gold farms like this one. And hey, don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide alongside with the VIP Discord. And I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. Bye bye.